I'm your host, Locum23. You're joining me for At Any Price, Chapter 1. Hi, everyone. Thank you for reading. I'm the USA Today bestseller and award-winning author of contemporary romance about gamers and geek culture. An avid gamer for many years on platforms from PC to tabletop, I also write about characters who share their love for Marvel Comic Universe, Star Wars, and Doctor Who. I seek other adventurers who travel, hiking, camping, and, of course, reading vicariously. Go by default name. I like the blue. Great. I'm out of options. Today, I pulled the trigger on the most scandalous blog post I've ever written. It's not that I want to sell my virginity to the highest bidder. I have to. If I'm going to pay for my mom's cancer treatments and her ranch B&B open, then there's the matter of paying for med school. Turning on the computer, you draft your Virgin's Manifesto. Eloise, Dragon Epoch. Geek Girl draft a Virgin's Manifesto last revised March 14th, unpublished. This will shock most of you, but I am at the nearly unthinkable age of 22. I still possess an intact hymen. This fact has gotten me thinking. Throughout history, there's a single global truth about virginity. Society believes that woman has a personal value if she's kept herself pure until she's married. In certain countries, this value is more moral or philosophical. It's monetary. In India, a husband expects to pay a bride wealth to his bride's family in exchange for her purity. In old Europe, a bride's family put up the money, called a dowry, to make her a favorable match. Sex with a virgin was also valued in Japan. That wealthy men sponsored young apprentice geisha called maiko. The men paid for their training and upbringing and were granted the privilege of taking their virginity. On top of that, the men were expected to never see the maiko again. All that money for one single night. So I ask, in our day and age, can a woman change this pattern and profit for her own purity? I offer a new paradigm. One where a woman can sell her purity and enjoy the fruits thereof, and so the right to my virginity will be ceded to the highest bidder. Bidding starts at $50,000 in post. You have the blog, post, and auction ready to go. This will affect the future in every, or in very, very big way. You haven't pulled the trigger yet. You're a bundle of nerves right now. I need to do something to distress. I'll play Dragon Epoch, take a nap, have a drink. I find a good game helps, or a bike ride. I'll hop onto my favorite MMO, Dragon Epoch, to quest. My friend Heath got me hooked on it a few years back, and I haven't stopped since. My weekly Dragon Epoch posts on Girl Geek blog are a big traffic driver. Plus, the questing is fun and relaxing. This is the only way I can forget the real world. Your friend Heath is logged in on his character, Fragged. What an MMO name. They instantly send you a private message. Oh my god, am I gonna voice this? Alright, here we go. You're not seriously still thinking about that ridiculous scheme, are you? I am. Completely serious about it, not entirely sure. Out of options. Out of options. I mean, from all what she talked about, yeah. If I want to pay my mom's medical bills and not be broke during med school, I don't have a choice. It's purely practical. It may be uncomfortable, but it's the best way forward. It's just skin, Eloise. There's nothing special about selling it. I figured. I'm not going to stop trying to talk you out of this, Mia. You know that. It's going to be a losing fight, Heath. My heels are dug in nice and deep. It's not the only thing that's going to in deep. Shut up. You promised me you weren't going to make fun of me about this. Yeah, but that was good. This is absurd. Even for you, don't do this. I'm not doing this just for me. I'm doing it to make a statement, Heath. It's a new age of feminism. You switch windows back to the blog, taking a deep breath, and hover over the publish button. You click the mouse and post your manifesto. The 24-hour window for the auction begins. You alt-tab back to the game. Too late to talk me out of it. The bid has officially begun. In the first hour, the bidding goes up to 75,000. Closer to what you want, but not by much. I want you to know I'm 100% against this, but Luis, if you're not going to take it down, please, let me be your middleman. Why? Why are you trying to be a knight in shining armor, Frag? I'm trying to keep you safe. This auction is going to paint a big target on your back for creeps and hackers. Let me deal with them and vet your bidders for you, so you actually enjoy your first time. Frag has offered to handle the creeps and vet bidders. Monitor the auction together with Heath. Take care of it. I think I got this, but thanks. Unfortunately, you don't got this. You repel a hack in time, but the hate mail and dick pics are too much. Help me, Obi-Wan Heath Nobi. You're my only hope. Save me from the dick pickalopolis. Pickalopolis! I thought you'd never ask. But if we do this, I have full control. Okay, you've got it. Sending my passwords and logins now, thank you. Heath has been your best friend since 8th grade. He's also the only man on the planet you trust. So, as he takes over the auction process, you portal over to the Sabin Valley to do daily quests. Now I can concentrate on improving my MCAT exam. Your last score was 490, super low. So it's a next year or bust for med school. Oh, by the way, I posted some body shots for the bidders. I used the bikini pictures from our Corona del Mar trip. Whoa, who said you could do that, Frag? A lot of these guys think you're pretty hot. Your median rating was about an 8. Not bad, girl. Out of 10. Wow. I think I'm more of a 6, but then again, most gamer dudes aren't super picky. No, there's a lot of picky gamer guys still, really. I think the one thing a gamer guy looks for in a woman is reasonably sized pair of breasts, a big booty. I mean, there's more to a woman than boobs, booty, or playing games, but I would go for playing games, a pulse, and intellect. We'll go with, because it's lacking on intellect on there, but I feel like if you're a woman with a pulse who plays video games, you could almost start your own religion. I don't even use voice chat if I'm not grouped with you. Cake and Fallen, I swear it's that bad. Honestly, you're selling yourself short, Miss 8 out of 10. You're tall, got legs, and a good figure. Also, the auction's blowing up on Twitter. There's a blog post on Jezebel, HuffPo, and Mary Sue about it. I just hope the attention helps drive the bidding up. You finish your daily quest, it doesn't distress you as much as it usually does. Bids inch higher, cresting in 100,000 in the second hour. You're hoping for way more. When your mother was diagnosed with cancer, you drained your own savings to pay for medical bills. The ad revenue from Geek Girl and your part-time jobs is some orderly cover most, but not all of the expenses. To become an oncologist, though, you need a lot of student loans for med school and residencies. Hence the auction, a way for you to take your virginity to full control of your future on your turns. More bids come in, and Doran B and Strong Jaw went over back and forth for a while. You're over 250k now. What? 250k in 4 hours? Oh, I could see where this reaches 1 million. Has happened before, honestly. My heart is racing 4 hours, and it's 250k. That would almost cover med school. Ooh, if you got 300,000, you could make that last. Just like the pricey or orange Piku tea bag you're reusing. You log off to study. You can't think about this right now. You're looking on trade chat, it's been about 8 hours since the auction started, and it's rumbling. DM auction at 250k, lol what? Oh my god, Leroy Jenkins. How much could I get? 24 male, mom's basement, 1 mil, deal. Hey, I'm 34 and still got my virginity. However, I don't live in my mother's basement, and I pay, you know, for my special needs brothers and myself. So, hey, can I get a good mil? Might actually make my life better. Conversation stirs a question in your mind. You PM Heath. Hey, Heath, how many of these are legitimate bids? Way ahead of you. I've already contacted a bunch of them for specifics for background checks. I may be a conscientious objector to your new paradigm, but I'm not about to leave you in a bad spot. So, what do you need from potential bidders? You're not being all business about this, right? I want... Okay, so if I was to sell my virginity, what would I want? To have a little fun. To be practical about it. To be optimistic. To at least not have, like, Jabba the Hutt taking. But you can't be fakey when they're bidding for your shit. To be practical about it. The money's the most important thing to me. As long as he's got a big checkbook, we're set. Oh, honey. Come on, leave a little. Okay, my other criteria would be not married to complete lab work up to roll STDs. I've covered criminal history, so in addition to that, a bank statement or proof the money is an offshore account. And once the contract is fulfilled, there'll be no future contact between me and them. I'm not a booty call. Okay. And those rich guys you don't want, send them my way, honey. I'm not picky. Haha, okay. Talk to you tomorrow. I need to go do some studying on the MCATs. Exhausted, you log off and open your MCAT book. The test is 3 months away, and you're following a strict study routine. Spend the rest of the night studying and fall asleep, dreaming about your first year of gross anatomy. You're ready to cut into the cadaver when the corpse rings like a telephone. You wake up, the phone's still ringing, you answer the call. Ah, now we get to the real person behind the character. Morning, Dollface. You got a big day today. Only 4 hours to go until the auction's over. Scared? Definitely. I'm almost afraid to ask what the bidding's up to. I have a list of suitors ready for you now. I wanna be surprised. Let's just have a little mystery for now. The numbers are what really matters. Suit yourself, but if you change your mind, let me know. Thanks again for doing this, by the way. I don't think I could have done it by myself. Tell me something. I don't know. I'll keep you posted if anything changes. You hop on Dragon Epoch to do some more dailies. Your friend Katya's playing as her character Persephone, and so is Fallen One. You started grooving with Fragged, Persephone, and Fallen One over a year ago. Fallen's never used voice chat once. Oh, they have voice chat in this game? Oh, well, shit. We'll still keep the dwarf's accent. I kinda like it. He's been mostly AFK the past 2 months. You talk a lot, but his life is a mystery. He supported you through bombing the MCATs and your mom's diagnosis. The manifesto is a different story. Oh my god, Eloise! You actually did it! I'm proud of you! You actually went through with it. The hell's wrong with you, Eloise? Don't you respect yourself? This was me about 10 years ago. Jeez, missed you too, Fallen. Seriously, dude, it's her body, and it's empowering. Don't be a dick about it. It's her choice. Wouldn't you rather lose it to somebody you care about? Remember, he hasn't used voice chat, so that's why I'm giving him that voice until we see... Maybe we might see him behind. Like a boyfriend. Selling it so unlike you. I had a boyfriend once. 6 years ago. Heath and my therapist understand why I haven't had one since. It's just sex, nothing more than that. It'll be over, and then I'll be financially secure. Don't be naive, it's never just sex. Do yourself a favor and call it off before you get hurt. Fallen, This will fix everything I've been worrying about in the past year. Med school, my mom's bills. But at what cost? You're better than this, Mia. Just take the loans. Don't make a mistake you'll regret. He logs off, or more accurately, he rage quits. Yeesh, what crawled up his butt and laid eggs? You're not kidding. He's never been this angry before. I hope I don't lose a friend over this. Don't worry, he'll come around in the meantime. Help me grind Alia runes. I want that fire mage chestplate. Ah, she's a mage. We breeze through the dungeon 4 times, but it doesn't drop. Before the 5th run, your phone rings. It's Heath. It sounds like he's out of breath. Mia, check the auction right now. And trust me, you're never going to believe what the bid is for your V-card. A mil? You go to the auction page and sit back in disbelief. You can't breathe. The wind is knocked out of you. With 15 minutes to go, Malfoy overtook Strongjaw and Elminster with an insane bid, 500,000. Strongjaw raises 550. Malfoy fires back with 575. Elminster bids 590. 10 minutes left. Malfoy goes 600. Minster goes 650, then raises to 675. Strongjaw bids 700. With a minute to go, Malfoy makes a final bid of 750,000. You watch the timer count down to 0, and that's it. A complete stranger has just pledged to pay $750,000 in exchange for my virginity. Heath, can you believe this? Yes, your crackball auction is closed, and somebody wants to pay a freaking fortune to get in your pants. By the way, background check came back. Elminster is actually married, which leaves you Malfoy and Strongjaw. Malfoy's here in California. I'm meeting him for lunch in Irvine tomorrow. We can process Strongjaw's paperwork in case Malfoy fails. He already sent over his medical records. After Strongjaw flies out from New York with his... we can decide. It's not too late to back out, you know. Once the money's exchanged and the plans are made, it's a done deal. I told you, I'm not backing out. I just want to get it over with. It's not a romantic act for me. Just a bit of skin. I look at sex as more than just a bit of skin, you know? Even though I'm not a woman with a hymen, I'm just saying, it's that act of giving it for the first time. Mia, you've never had sex before, and they're complete strangers. This isn't an easy thing. I mean, what would you shrink say about this? I haven't seen Dr. Marlborough in years. She gave me a clean bill of health. Yeah, but the kind of thing you were dealing with, that takes a long time to get over. You swallow 6 years is long enough. If not, then how long? A decade? 15 years? 20? Maybe. I think now's the time to do it. I'm glad you're on my side, Heath. Talk to you later. You think about your mom. I haven't told her about any of this, and I won't. But it'd be nice to catch up. We'll call. The person you dialed is currently unavailable. You get the answering machine. It's full. Not good for someone running a business like B&B. I hope that's because it's busy, and she hasn't had a lot of guests come through lately. If the auction goes through, I'll be able to help her out the way I want. She'll need another melanoma vaccine soon, and most likely she'll skip it to pay the mortgage. She's had a ranch for years, ever since the biological sperm donor paid her off to get out of his life. You're angry at, well, how helpless you are without money. But if you go through with this, neither you will be helpless ever again. You shower, grab scrubs, and head to the hospital for work. With a little luck, everything will be resolved before I take my MCATs. Hopefully. So quick, a guy selling his virginity is not even remotely close to worth anything, really. I've looked into it. I'm not that attractive. too. It's worth a lot more when a female is a virgin, because I don't get it. The satisfaction of breaking and taking something of hers. I mean, versus a guy. I mean, you can't really break something or whatnot. It's just a symbolic gesture, I guess. Um, I don't know. I've considered it being like, hey, I'm a virgin, willing to buy or pay. Um, I mean, hell, I wish I had the same option, I guess. Um, because I could imagine just 750,000, just say 500,000, um, to go towards me and my brothers. Man, I mean, it wouldn't set us for life, but I'd be able to get the wheelchair van for my brother. Um, I'd be able to get a new computer. I wouldn't have to worry about bills. I'd be able to actually pour myself into my content and actually have fun. Um, I wouldn't have to worry about a lot of things really for a while at least. So, and in the meantime, I could be, balancing the equations on what's in the future, things like that. I don't know. It's too bad I don't have the same options. I digress. With that being said, I hope y'all did enjoy the video. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Head down description below, links to social media, or Discord, and a few links to support me and my content. Unfortunately, I had to go and create a new Google account. I'm assuming you guys have had some issues with the app. For that aren't beta users, pretty much I already had crashed the app at least twice during this, and I had to go back and edit it. So that was unfun. But I digress. I didn't do this one on live stream. I don't know if I'll do the rest. That right now is up in the air. Well, without further ado, thanks for watching. I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.